Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a dewy skin look because it is summer here in England and I thought it'd be nice to do a dewy healthy skin look for the summer month. And if you're dry, you can wear a dewy look all year round like I try to do. And also I'm going to give you some tips and tricks if you're oily and you know what to do if you're oily and dry. So if you want to know how to get a dewy skin, carry on watching. Okay, so the first thing you should always do, ever, even if you're not doing a dewy skin look, anything, you should always moisturise. And I like to moisturise about half an hour before I do my makeup, because if you do it just before you do your foundation, it's going to all go a bit funny. And I like the moisturiser to sink in before you do primer and foundation. And I use this one. This is Astral Moisturiser, and this is a really thick and rich moisturiser, which I personally love because I'm very dry. So it works for me very well, and I've almost run out of this whole pot, and it lasts like a year, which is amazing. So first or second, I'm going to prime my face. And I suggest, if you're dry, always prime with a luminising primer. So I have two. I have the Estee Lauder Illuminizing Perfecting Primer or the L'Oreal Lumi Magique. I personally like this one better than this one, just because I feel like my makeup stays on longer with this one, and it gives more of a glow through the foundation. I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but in person it looks so glowy and dewy. I love this primer, and as a plus, it makes my makeup stay on all day. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I like to use this one. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and this is really dewy. If you have oily skin, I suggest using a mattifying primer, and that will kind of control the oils, and then using a dewy foundation. And if you're dry, you can use a luminising primer and a luminising foundation. And again, if you're oily, you can turn it around, so you can use a luminising primer and then your normal mattifying foundation. Then when you wear your mattifying foundation, you'll kind of get a nice glow just peeking through the foundation where the primer is laying. Obviously I'm dry, so I want to get all the dewiness I can get, so dewy foundation, dewy primer. And there are other really good dewy primers out there, like the Giorgio Armani one. I've heard amazing reviews about that one. And the NARS Sheer Glow. And if you want to make your foundation a bit more dewy, you can always add an illuminizing liquid. I like this one by Clinique. This is the Uplighting Liquid Luminizer. You can mix them together, but I don't really like doing that because I feel like it reduces the coverage of the foundation. So I like to just pop it on in any areas of my face. And this looks very orange, but it's when you mix it in, it doesn't look like that at all, don't worry. So this will just give an extra bit of luminosity, which you want if you're dry, because you don't get that often. Before I buff this in or stipple whatever, I like to get my MAC Fix Plus and just spray my brush. If you're oily, don't do this, it'll just make you look like a disco ball. But I like to do it because it makes me look dewy. So yeah. Oh, I love foundation, my favourite part. You can just see that kind of glow here. Here's kind of one thin layer of the foundation, and so glowy and dewy. Love it. This foundation is so good. I highly recommend it if you are going for a dewy look. It's just amazeballs. Okay, so when I've done all the foundation, I just like to go in and spray my brush one more time with MAC Fix Plus, and then I just like to stipple kind of over the foundation, and this just makes it even more glowy and hydrated. I wish you could see how well it looks in person, because you can't really tell on camera, or maybe you can. You kind of see like the dewy glow here. Okay, so for concealer, I like to use this Urban Decay one. This is the Naked Skin concealer, and I like this because it brightens up the kind of skin under the eyes, and I got it in the lightest shade, which is light warm. So I just pop this under my eyes in a kind of V shape, pat it in with my fingers. This just brightens up the whole face and makes it look even more healthy. Okay, now for the most important part, highlighting your face. My favourite highlighter is this one. This is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, because I like a really strong highlighter, and this really gives you a strong highlighter. If you want to go for a more simple highlighter, I recommend this one by MAC. This is soft and gentle, and it's just not as like harsh as the Mary Luminizer, and this is a really nice highlighter as well. I like to drench my face in this highlighter because it is so strong, but I just like to put it on the tops of my cheekbones. Oh, so pretty. And kind of fan it out down my cheeks. Oh. And then I like to put a little bit on my nose, just on the tip. And then a bit on my chin and on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. For blusher, I really like these Hourglass blushers because they're really glowy and illuminizing. I like to use this one in the middle. It's really, really pretty, and it gives you such a nice kind of pink glow on the cheeks, and that one's called Incandescent Electra. And these are called the Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. Excuse how dirty my brush is, I haven't cleaned it, but I'm going to. And I like to put it on the apples of my cheeks and then just kind of work it up to the top of my hairline. And you can really see the highlighter now, just here. Another blusher that I recommend is really nice for like a kind of glowy blush is this one by Benefit. This is the Rocature blusher, and this is the colour, and I don't know if you can see just the glow in the box. It's just gorgeous. So that also is, again, another really nice blusher to use. So yeah, this is kind of what I like to do for a dewy skin look. So yeah, this is what I like to do for a nice, dewy, healthy base, kind of my foundation concealer. And I hope this helped you. I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. Okay, so the last thing I like to do when I've done my makeup is just spray my whole face with MAC Fix Plus. Oh, so refreshing. And this kind of just settles all the powders on your face and makes it look just a little bit more nice and glowy. You can just see like the glowiness on my face. Okay, so there you go, that is my dewy skin tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!